100 days ago, I set out on a new adventure. I wanted to set a challenge for myself, so I decided to make a brand new Iron Man account on Hypixel Skyblock. Now, I have done this before, but this time is different because I wanted to document and record all of my progress for you guys to see. Now, we are 100 days into this profile, so I think it's only right to look back and look at my progress and see how far we've come. Let's get into this. Let's have a look. If you do enjoy this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys. And let's go. Hello everybody, my name is Merc and welcome back to the channel. And as the title suggests, we are 100 days in to our newest Iron Man profile. And I am going to be going through as much of the profile as I can with you today, showing you what I've got, what I've done in that time, the attributes, anything special that I've dropped or anything like that, and just giving you a sort of idea of what 100 days gets you on an Iron Man profile within Hypixel Skyblock. Now, the first thing I want to show you guys is something I've not actually spent too much time on, is my island. This is it. This is what it looks like. It's just been like when I can throw things on here. Okay, and it's nothing pretty to look at. Now, I will admit that I haven't had the most amount of time to spend on this profile before we go any further, simply because I do work a full-time job. So just bear that in mind if you say, oh, I got further than you in this 100 days, or I did this slower or quicker than you in 100 days. Firstly, everyone does everything differently, and secondly, straight off the gate, not excuses, but I work a full-time job. I know a lot of people work jobs themselves or go to school, but it's just not as much time as I would like to have put in the 100 days. But for the next 100 days, hopefully I can put a bit more time in. Who knows where this could go or how it ends up, but regardless, here we are. And yeah, we're 100 days in. So the first thing I want to show you, there are so many mobs on this thing. Let me just get away. I really need that to make that repelling handle. Anyway, the first thing I'm going to show you is this sort of little storefront. It's called Wakefield Rhines. I did make a video on this, and it was just a one-off funny video of me trying to, you know, catch on a trend and make it kind of fun. I will probably take this down and maybe make a better one, bigger one, or just something symbolic of it in the future. Now, I do have a lot of videos already on the channel from this profile, and as said in the intro, the goal of this was to document all the way through up until, you know, as long as I play. Hopefully I don't stop playing, but all the way up until as long as I play, so you guys can see, so I can give you guys tutorials on how it works, so you guys can join the progress and, you know, play along yourselves. It's information, it's me learning, it's everything. I'm not at all the complete Skyblock player. I'm not necessarily even a good Skyblock player. I just enjoy playing the game and enjoy documenting my progress, and you guys seem to enjoy watching it. So again, a massive thank you to you and to everyone that watches my live streams, currently streaming over on Kick. So a link to my streams will always be in the descriptions. Just click on the link tree and then it will be watch me live, that link there. So you click a link tree, click the watch me live button, and it will take you through to my streams. Drop a follow over there. We have just started streaming on Kick, and yeah, come say hello whenever you want. So the island is sort of just thrown together as and when I need it. I've tried to somewhat plan for the future with things like the obsidian minion for getting like tree cap, or the flint minion for the spider slayers, but again, I've not really spent much time here. Obviously, starting the profile, one of the first things I had to make was a cobble grinder, because cobble like takes so long to get. I now just pretty much use the minion because I'm here so little that every time I come back to the minion, it has pretty much enough. Now, the thing I need the cobbles for is the super compactors for the minions, so it's grinding the enchanted version of the stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much the main thing, or the only thing I've really like dedicated this island to. It's just like slamming things down as and when I need them. Now, obviously, I've always got to have minions on the go, grinding things for me, just making it a little easier, like the fishing minion that I need to collect. I'll do that after the video, don't worry. Just to get attributes or things that I can't do currently. A cow minion has been a godsend for things like sacks and just like storage. Like, Honestly, on Iron Man or any profile, storage is so key. I'll get into that a bit more later, but storage is something that's, I think, kind of underrated, and to be able to go somewhere and not have to keep coming back all the time or getting rid of your inventory all the time is amazing. The only other thing I really want to show off on this profile is in the snow minion. Now, some of you may already guess what it is. It is a Krampus helmet. Now, I got this quite early on, like very early actually. The first sort of Jerry snow event that pops around every Hypixel year. I got this in the first one of them, and I stuck it on a snow minion straight away and just kept it in there. With a Dwarven Supercompactor, it basically, all this does is it occasionally generates red gifts. Sort of like how a diamond spreading will generate diamond, potato spreading generates potatoes. This generates red gifts. Now, I don't think it's as fast as the diamond spreading. Regardless, it's like insane. Now, you can actually wear this, and as I said, it gives you 1 extra health per 50 gifts given. But I just stick it in here and get the red gifts. And the red gifts I've claimed in total are 111. First of all, what a number. Secondly, that's a lot of red gifts. Now, again, it's been there for probably 80, 90 of the 100 days. A good 2/3 at least. And yeah, it's generated me a lot of gifts, and I have also got a lot of gifts. I'll be doing like 1,000 gifts giveaway video soon. So if you guys want to be involved with that, I'm going to be doing that with my guild. Then yeah, let me know, or join the guild. If you want to join the guild, then this is the guild here. It's called Mercury's Minions. Do /G space join space Mercury's Minions, just typed here. And that will send an invite. We have 66 people in. Now, admittedly, I've had this guild for around 2 years, and some people are inactive, so don't worry if it seems to be full. Some people will be getting kicked if they are inactive or whatever. The guild is currently 6,135th in the world, so we are getting it up, and it is actually doing really, really well. The guys in the guild are smashing it. Well done to you guys. Shout out to you that are in the guild already smashing it. We're level 36, halfway through to level 37. Absolutely insane. So massive thank you, much love to everyone in the guild already. And if you guys end up joining the guild, thank you for your support. And yeah, I hope to see you there. So yeah, the Krampus helmet is probably the pride and joy on this island. Other than that, just regular island stuff. We've got the experimentation table. Is it experimentation? Yeah, it is. And we got loads of like storage of just random stuff that you get at the start of the game that I haven't cleared out yet. The only other thing that's worth note is the last Hypixel yearly event just finished a couple weeks ago, and I got a bunch of farming for dummies, a bunch of harvesting there. I have a video on it on my channel. Basically, I have loads of videos on the channel documenting the progress, how-tos, tutorials, guides, anything cool that I get pretty much goes on this channel, and or my other social medias, TikTok, Instagram, whatever. So go check all of them out, and yeah, show some love over there. So the first thing I want to show you guys is probably something that I've been focusing on a lot, which is the garden. Now, I have been absolutely loving the garden. I think the garden is probably one of the best recent updates for a while in this game. The garden is so good because it is a very good money making method for early, mid and late game. And at this point in garden, like, I've always got a cookie because in an hour, maybe 2, I'm able to buy a cookie again. It's just insane. Golden carrots are the way forward in terms of money at the moment. Obviously, unless you are really high up and you can grind nether wart or whatever it may be, like, golden carrots sell for a really good price, especially on Iron Man. They're really, really good. Currently, in terms of armor, I have the Croppy armor set in the garden. So I'm currently grinding towards squash. So I'm grinding loads of pumpkins, loads of melons, and yeah, just basically trying to get all my armor and things like that off. Garden is really, really, really fun and really viable. I'm using the tavern skin on the this area. Can't remember what it's called right now. But yeah, we got Jacob and Anita with all your events and the composts over there. I'm not going to show too much because you guys know all this stuff, but my crop upgrades currently 5-4. If you want to see, you can pause the video. But yeah, I've got loads of crop upgrades. Just trying to make it easier when I'm farming them. As I said, I really am enjoying the garden and farming in general. Farming is probably one of my best, no, definitely is one of my best skills, just because I can always pop on for an hour and grind farming. Whereas if you're doing mining or if you're doing anything else or dungeons or combat, you have to have a bit of time in there, or at least I think anyway. But it's so easy just to whack on for an hour and smash it out and just get a few attributes up. Now, as you can see in the top right, I do have an elephant pet, which really is good and helpful farming. I've got loads of things through the zoo, which has helped me get a lot of attributes as well. I go through my pet specifically later. So in terms of farming tools, I have the Euclid's wheat hoe. Currently not upgraded it yet, or upgraded it once. I can't remember too much. Yeah, it's due for the second upgrade still. And I've got the pumpkin dicer as well. So I just use these seeds for these and then melon or pumpkins for these. Again, when I get probably around Fermento, or when I get as many medals as possible to make more of the hoes and things, I will be getting them and upgrading them. But for now, as long as I have something that can grind them, that's all that pretty much matters to me. Now, in terms of accessories, if I go into my storage in this page here, I have 3 out of the 4 Lotus sets. The last one is, I think, 300 or 500 copper. If you see in the top left here, you'll see all my copper stuff. And I'm just basically doing as many visitors as possible that are easy enough to do, so that I can get the copper for them. Some of them take a while to do those. Some of them are quite simple and quite easy, like a lot of them are melon blocks or cookies or things like that. So it just does take a bit of time sometimes. So if I have the spare time, I end up doing those. But whilst grinding for armor, it's hard to like focus on other things, as you guys probably know. Now, for the future with garden, I want to extend these out all the way to the ends. I think they're both one of the ends, so I want to extend them out to the end so I can go all the way to the end, all the way through. Now, they are infinite at the moment, so that's why I've just not been on a rush to do it. Also, these farms are a little outdated compared to the latest updates. They just nerfed the farm a couple weeks or months ago, and I've not taken the time to make or find a new / better farm to build. But I think I will. I think I will focus on getting a new one, especially for the pumpkins, because I know that you can get like 3 rows at a time instead of 2. So I will focus on making new farms eventually. But for now, I'm just using what works and what's you know, available for me, because again, having the time to make these things compared to spending that time actually grinding it, the difference isn't enough yet for me to spend the time on making it. But yeah, farming's been doing really well, and I've really been enjoying it. The next thing I want to show you is my profile. So with NEU, which is one of the mods I can use, I can view myself. I can view my profile. Here we are. Woohoo. Firstly, level 69 at the moment. Nice. My net worth is around 250 million coins, so $250 million. Now, this will be shooting up soon with what I'm grinding towards on my live streams and on my main account and things like that. If you guys want to check that out, again, a link will be in the description. Go check it out. Check out my streams. I stream almost every single day over on Kick. And if you want to check out, and if you're unsure if I'm not streaming that day or whatever, in my Discord, I do link my streams, and I have a schedule so you guys can see what times and what days I am streaming. So here are my skills, basically all of them here. I like checking PV version because it's a lot nicer to look at instead of looking through the Skyblock menu. It's all in one place. It's all easy to see. Taming is not something I really focus on because that's going to go up anyway because I'm using my pets when I'm doing stuff. Taming's 32. Mining is level 35. Mining and farming are quite similar, and those are the 2 things I've been doing, so that makes sense. Farming is something I'm always going to be doing. So you will probably see once I hit a certain point in mining and I focus on combat, which I haven't focused on. It's only level 23. I can't even go to the Crimson Isles yet. Farming will go up as well as combat, because farming is something I can get on and do easily, and I find it quite actually therapeutic. I genuinely like, it's crazy how much I actually enjoy farming on this game now. It's silly. No one likes foraging, so it's understandable that I'm only level 17 at that. I'm basically using the minions to get my level up. I just don't enjoy foraging, and I don't know why. I don't know. It's a personal issue. I need to get it checked. Enchanting level 25, I am getting that up, doing the experiments every day. I've only just recently started doing the experiments. I'm quite late to that on this profile, but we'll get there. And fishing's the only other one that I haven't really been doing much, but I'll have to do that for the Divin armor upgrades eventually. So I will be getting that up eventually, but probably not for a while because I'm not near the Divin armor yet anyway. So this here is basically just like my Skyblock level and stuff. So I'm level 69. It tells me like event stuff that I've done, story tasks and missed tasks, anything like that. It's not too in-depth, but it's just a little bit of stuff for those that need it and those that know what this means or want to know what it means. Dungeoneering, I'm only Catacombs level 9. I do not do dungeons or combat much. Dungeons for me is something that I actually get quite irritated doing because I always die a lot, and I know I'm probably not got the right gear, or I know you have to die a lot to get stuff or whatever, but it just annoys me when I'm not doing well in games, and that's the competitive gamer inside of me. So dungeons I actually don't get on with quite a lot, but I know I need to grind it, and I will. Just give me time, let me get other things up, and then I'll grind it, sort of gritting my teeth when doing it. There are a lot of people in the guild though that do play dungeons, so if you guys want to get in and want someone to play dungeons with, go on my Discord, ask people, and they will definitely help you out. So my profile stats, here we are. Now the first thing your eyes may be drawn to is the fact that it says 99 days. I can promise you that today, the 6th of July, is the 100th day, but it's just because it's not the exact minute I made the account. That can change in like 3 seconds, I don't know, but today is the day I made it. It's just early in the morning while I'm recording this video. It was probably later at night, knowing me, that I made the account. So it is 100 days today that I made the account. So don't be warned, don't worry, I'm not cheating by a day. And even if it was like, oh, it's tomorrow, it's a day. Like, I'm not going to get much more done in the day, so we're pretty much there anyway. One thing I admit I will need to do soon is fairy souls. I've kind of just forgot about those. I will be honest. Average skill level was 24.4. I think it goes by the true average, not this one. So yeah, that's decent. Admittedly, my mining and farming have brought my whole channel up, so yeah, there's that. No auctions or bids, because you cannot do that on IRONMAN. If you are unaware, on IRONMAN account you cannot use the auction house. You can use the bazaar, but only to buy cookies. You can't buy or sell anything else on there. Got any other stats here that you guys might want to check out? I don't have things like crimson essence or much gold essence or things like that. I have killed a lot of Enderman, because Enderman is I've grinded the end quite a lot. I do have a video on my channel of the 100 hours in the end, so if you guys want to see that, then go check that out. Again, not much fishing, some ice walker kills, because you need to get the ice walker set and things like that. Let's go to the storage. Now the storage, I'm not going to show fully all of this ender chest system, because I prefer the NEU ender chest anyway, but it says here my most important pieces are legendary aspect of the dragons. Now it does say dragons there, but the text is colored black. That is just because of the SBE mod that I use. Do not worry, some of the things don't say it, or you can't see it, it's hard to see, but it does say dragons there, don't worry. I'm kind of interested at the fact that it says 11111111111 on the lowest bin. That's quite funny. But yeah, so I have got the Ashes of the Dragons, which I got in my end video. Pretty cool. I've also got all the ender accessories for added strength and stuff, especially well in the end. A lot of fun, pretty cool. We have got a fishing bag, potion bag I have nothing in, personal vault there's nothing in. We've got all of our accessories here. So we've got a cheese talisman, frozen chicken, bits talisman, mineral talisman for mining, bat ring, candy ring, sloth hat. I don't think I've got anything too rare, just regular talismans. And admittedly, I probably could grind some more talismans, which I should do, I would admit. There's a few things that you can only get through certain times of the year, and I've been lucky enough to be on at that time. But I'll go through my wardrobe in a minute, and I'll show you my pets soon as well. Let's quickly show you my storage here. So this first page is all just like old tools, or tools that I may need in the future, just like water bucket or hoe of tilling or anything like that. I do need to go through and chuck some of these away, but again, I just not spent the time doing it. This is anything like enchanted. Now obviously with the upgrade sacks and things like that, I can get most of it in the sacks, so it takes away from this storage, which is great. Sacks are really good, and I'll go through them in a second, but yeah, anything enchanted pretty much just goes in this one, because it's like, right, I may need this at some point. We've got mainly our mining stuff, so this is like dwarven mines, maybe crystal hollows will go in here. We've got some bejeweled handled refined minerals, we've got some goblin egg, 2 out of 4 heat chest plates, some refined stuff here as well. These 3 are basically just end stuff, so loads of might gel or ender pearls. We've got some griffin stuff here as well for upgrades for Diana. Bottles, we got loads of fragments, so we can start making some of the armor. We've got some more here from other runs. Dungeons, just again, for the small amount that I've done, small things that I've claimed. You guys have already seen this one. The reason this is so clear is because I use this to map out what I have for upgrades for my armor, for my croppy armor and things like that. So I have the boots, then I'll surround what it takes to upgrade it, basically. So if it's like Dice Pumpkin or Enchanted Pumpkin, then I'll have like, I'll actually put them in here instead of keeping them in my sack, just so I'm more aware. It helps me figure out how much I need, or if I have enough quicker than trying to do the math in my head. I will just physically make it in these areas areas, just so it's a bit easier for myself. Also farming, so we've got compost, harvesting. These are for the contests though. These are like if I get any bronze, silver or gold in the contest, I get the tickets and I get these here. And then 2 Slayer ones down here. So the small amount of Slayers that I've done, they go in here as well. Right, back onto PV. So this is my chest and my backpack. You've seen my accessories, my collections. Yeah, you can check that. You can check these. Collections might actually be better to check here. And then if I click these, you can see if I'm in the top whatever for anything. If you want to see anything specific, pause the screen now. I don't focus on anything specific as of yet. I probably will in the future, but I've not got anything crazily high in collection. I still see myself as quite a new Iron Man account, even though I'm 100 days in. Quite a new Iron Man account. Now, here are my pets. So we've got a silverfish that is legendary. We've got an elephant that is legendary. As soon as I got the elephant, my goal was to just upgrade this as quick as possible. It's currently the best farming pet, especially that I can get right now. Now, I know the mushroom apparently is really good as well, but yeah, the elephant is really, really good. The bow pet is actually really cool. I got this bow pet on my first bow. I have a short about it on the channel, so go check that out. But I got the bow pet on my first bow boss. Now, it was an epic, but kind of insane that I got it the first one. Reindeer you get from the Jerry Island, the workshop. Grandma wolf, one of the first pets that you should probably go for is a grandma wolf because it's insane. Get an EXP share on it, get it level 100, and it's just the best thing that's ever happened. Rabbit pet, really good. Not really needed after I got the elephant, so I kind of just left it there, let it gather dust, but it is pretty good, especially if you need farming levels. But as soon as you get elephant, it's kind of just obsolete, I'll be honest. The legendary attribute that it gives where it allows farming pets to like be X amount faster on your island, that needs to be changed so that it works while you're on your garden too. If it did that, it'd actually be quite a viable pet because you could have certain farming things on your island at the same time. But even then, the attributes you get from the elephant just outweigh that, so it's kind of an obsolete pet once you get elephant. I got the tiger, enderman, endermite, which I still need to upgrade because it's good for when doing dragon rituals. I have spent a lot of time in the end, as you guys know, but I've just not spent time in a while. That's why that's not high enough level. Griffin pet, really, really good. Probably my best combat pet. Yeah, pretty decent. We've got a monkey pet, foraging. Again, got that through the zoo. Lion, got that through the zoo, just bought it for the sake of getting it. And we've got a rock. Now, I kept the original first rock and we named it Dwayne for obvious reasons. First pet you get pretty much, apart from the bee, but I haven't got the bee yet. Don't really care about it too much. I will get it eventually though, don't worry. But I sold all the other ones. If you sell all the other pets, again, this is on the channel somewhere, you can get like 13 million or 12.5 million from it. So it's definitely worth just keeping this one, upgrading it eventually when you have the money. But yeah, really, really cool pet. So my hot M, we are currently hot M 5 out of 6. We are 10k XP away from hot M 6. So I just need to grind it for like a couple hours at most, and I've got it like pretty easy. We do need hot M 6 to be able to make the gemstone gauntlet, which is what I am going for currently. Well, will be going for. I'm currently grinding for a Scather in the crystal hollows. Now I know I'm really early to grind for it. It should be one of the last pets I grind, but I like getting it early. I like, you know, grinding for it. I spent 8 hours grinding it on stream the other day and almost lost my marbles. Actually, I think I lost quite a few marbles doing that, but I enjoy doing it. It's a lot of fun, and I love like the reaction I get when I drop it, and I will drop it, I promise. Okay, so as soon as we get that, we'll be focusing on getting the gemstone gauntlet and things like that back as well. Let me know where you are in your hot M or your farming or anything like that. If you need any tips or tricks, I do have quite a few videos to help you guys with that as well. Trophy fishing, I've not done any because I can't get into the Crimson Isles yet. Bestiary, we have a few bestiary. The only one I probably want to show is the worms. I've killed 215. I think 30 or 40 of them have been scathers, no drop yet, so hopefully we get that soon. The end, we've killed a bunch of zealots and can't do anything in the Crimson Isles yet as of yet. Now if PV is ever down, guys, you can always go in Skycrypt and type in my name. My name is right here, so you can always check it out. That'll be completely always visible for you guys to see. Okay, now the next thing I want to show is my armor. Now you guys can see it like this through SBE. You've got quite a lot of stuff on there. It's a really cool way to visualize it. Got a miner set, the croppery set, the heavy rotten set. I'm going to show it through this way because most people probably know it this way. So as I said, the miner set, probably the first armor set I got, and the reason I got this set was because when I wanted to grind cobblestone on my island, it gives you permanent haste, which makes you instant mine the cobblestone with a stock. Croppery set with rancher boots, again, just my farming set, absolutely grinding and getting it up as quick as possible. My current dungeon set, nothing crazy but fun. Got 3 out of 4 of the mineral set, which I put on when I'm in the crystal hollows in the mines of Divon, and then I put two out of 4 of these on so I can grind the gold quicker. My current mining set is 2 heat, to Flamebreaker. I'm currently getting the Flamebreaker set so I can upgrade to Yogg. Probably the second or third best mining armor in the game. Flamebreaker being the fourth set just behind Yogg, but you use that to make Yogg. So yeah, we're just grinding that, which is basically just Hardstone collection, which is why I'm grinding Scather, because I'm trying to... I go down the path which knocks as many bricks down as possible. So grinding Scather not only allows me to get the pet, but it allows me to grind for Flamebreaker armor, which then I can grind for Yogg armor. So if I get Yogg armor and I have Scather, then when I'm grinding the ruby for the gemstone, I grind them X amount faster. That makes sense? Cool. Sweet. It may be a lot for you guys to process, but in my head it's just the easiest way to do it. So yeah, we have our current fishing set, nothing crazy. We've got an end set, we've got a glassite set, quite fun, I guess. And then this here is just like a random stuff that I haven't fully made or whatever, or been demoted. We've got farm armor, miner armor, and then we got a lantern helmet, which was good up until I got the melon set. So those are my armor. That is my armor. The last thing I want to show you on here is my Skyblock levels. Now, as I said, I'm level 69. Nice. Currently 27,000th in the world in terms of Iron Man. Now, my other account is a lot higher. I think it's around it might have been 4.5 to 5,000. Probably dropped a lot since I've last played it, but this account is here to stay, and I'm here to grind it, so I am enjoying it. I guarantee within the next 100 days that will probably shoot up. I might even be in the top 10,000. Now that is a bold statement, I know, but I just know that I am so close to getting so many things all at once, which is going to absolutely smash my profile through the roof. So make sure you stick around for those things. I've got loads of bits here that I need to like use and grind for, which is really fun. I'm going to show you all my sacks. Now, sacks are insane. Love them. Now, when I'm mining, and I currently use my heated refining titanium pickaxe for mining the hardstone, I can get 1500 mining speed doing this. And then ruby drill was just for anything that is gemstone related, so any of the ruby gemstones or whatever. Before I do this, I'm just gonna like click on this and show you these stats here. So my combat stat, they're all there. You can have a look, pause the video if you want to do that. My mining stats or gatherings, we've got farming fortune and mining speed. Now these change depending on what armor sets I have on, what tools I'm using and things like that. Now I have the bare minimum for instant mining hardstone in the crystal hollows. That's why I'm grinding for Scather. I wouldn't do it if I wasn't able to. The goal for me was to get gemstone gauntlet then instant mine, but I was able to instant mine before that because of things like the heated perk. The bowl is like one of the best mining pets because of the stat boost it gives you. It gives you like up to 15 or 11% of all of your attributes on top of what you're doing, so your mining speed and fortune just skyrocket. Really good. We got pet luck up to like 53. That's something I'm quite happy with actually. My magic find 112, all these wisdom stats, there you go. And active effects, I mean, we have the god pot on pretty much at all times, so yeah, we're pretty good on that front. Back to my sacks. The one thing with sacks that a lot of people actually don't know this. Now you might, so if you do, fair enough, GG's. But a lot of people don't know that sacks stack. So this has 20k per item. This is the biggest mining stack that you can get. This also has 20k. If you just add another one into your sack area, it stacks. So now I have 60k because I have 3 of them. There's also a sack upgrade that you can triple that specific sack. So this itself can go up to 60k, but you can also just add 2 more, which 1 saves you bit and 2 is cheaper. And then there you go. You can have extra storage. Now don't get me wrong, as I'm filling up my sacks and have no more space for them, of course I'm going to add more storage onto individual ones, but being realistic, just having 1 of these at 60k with the added thing, even the regular sack, is enough, because then they auto change if you have the personal compactor when they fill up into your large enchanted mining sack. Now you probably only need 1 large enchanted mining sack because 20k enchanted gold is a lot of gold, but if you need to, just use your bits and add the triple onto this. You can have up to 60k. You're getting 60k of like blocks of gold. You are the gift to this world, I swear to God. Like, it's insane. But yes, sacks stack. Absolutely insane. Love that. I've got, as you guys know, loads of farming and loads of mining stacks because they're my biggest things. I've got a large gemstone stack, so I can hold 2.5 milli of each gemstone, and I've got a crystal hollow sack for when I'm grinding things for my nucleus runs. I have not done a nucleus run yet, but I will be doing those eventually. Soon, okay, very soon, I promise. We also got a winter sack, as you saw my gifts earlier. We've got loads of like snow blocks, enchanted snow block and things like that. It's just free money at this point, to be honest. Once you have the snow minions, really good. And yeah, in terms of anything else, I mean, Asterisk to the End, Asterisk to the Dragons, a Dragon short bow. I don't have anything crazy tool wise, but I will end up getting things pretty good tool wise once I get the Gemstone Gauntlet. That's going to be like my first big thing. But yeah, that's pretty much it. As I said, I've been grinding as much as I can. 100 days is a lot, but it's also not a lot compared to, you know, what I want to get. So yeah, I think that's it. I think that's pretty much everything covered. If I've missed anything, I will go over it in another video or in the next video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Let me know how your profiles are doing down below. I'm trying to help everybody. I want everybody to help me. I want this to be a cool community and a sick community for everyone to be able to feel welcomed and join and their voices heard. So let me know down below how your profile is doing, and I wish you guys the best. If you want to check me out live or come say hi to me live, again, a link will be in the description below. Come click it and then click into the watch me live button to come see me live. Guys, thank you all so much for watching this video today. If you want to check out any more of my videos, then check out these two videos right here.